What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. In this video, we're gonna go through tips and tricks of the Google Pixel Buds Pro. They go for 199 bucks. They're linked down below. They are awesome earphones. I absolutely love these earphones for a lot of reasons, sound being one of them, which I think is most important when you have earbuds. So without further ado, let's jump into the tips and tricks. Let's start off with some really basic, easy stuff. Charging. You can charge it at the bottom. It does come with a USB-C cable. It does not come with a charging brick. So you can use, if you have an Android phone or a newer iPad, you can just use that charger and plug it in via USB-C into the bottom of these, or just get a little charging brick if you don't have one, and connect your USB cable that came with these to that, and you can charge these up. You can also wirelessly charge these, and they would lay flat down like that. You can see this, they're gonna charge on the back here. So if you, as long as you don't see that light in the front, they charge on that other side. Charge them wirelessly to any wireless charger. Very simple with that. If you want to connect these to a phone or device that you haven't ever connected them to, and they're currently connected to another device, all you got to do is open them up. You'll see the light turn on, and then there is a button on the back here. If you press and hold that button for like 5 to 8 seconds, it will start blinking, and then you know you can go into that device, your computer, your tablet, your phone, into the Bluetooth settings of that device, search for Pixel Buds Pro, they will show up and you can connect to them very easily. If you're connecting your Pixel Buds Pro to an iPhone, there's no app for it, so you're not gonna be able to do any updates or anything like that. Unfortunately, that stuff will only work with Android devices. Let's jump into the other tips and tricks that we have here. So we're gonna go into the Pixel Buds app. Once we're in the Pixel Buds app, which you can get from the Google Play Store, download it, install it, and you can get these set up within there. We're gonna go to the front page, and you know you're at the front page because at the top it says Google Pixel Buds Pro, and at the top you'll see left, case, right. So it's saying that these buds have 100% battery life and that my case has 28% battery life. So it's a good indication that I probably maybe need to start charging this to get this up to 100%, because the buds are gonna charge within the case themselves. Next, we have the Google Assistant. If we come in here, we can set this up and control my Google Assistant stuff from within the buds and get customized information. And we can allow my assistant to read my notifications and all of that. So I come in here, hit Google, hit allow. It's gonna say just a sec. And then we're gonna say, all right, you can access it. We're next.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
I'm gonna agree to voice match, which is fine because I've already done that before. I'm fine getting personal results. Assistant is ready. I'm gonna hit done. And now I can adjust my settings for Assistant in the device. So this is actually one of the tricks that you can do on here. So if I want to be able to say, I won't even say the keyword, but if you say the keyword, you can get, play music, ask it questions, things like that, control your volume, all that kind of thing with the buds, with your voice commands with Google Assistant. So it's very helpful. Finding a device. If you are unaware where your device is, now they have to be connected, unfortunately, but you can ring these or you can mute it, and you can come in here and try to find your buds. It'll also, if you go last known location, it'll click on that and it'll show you on a map where they are. So I'm at home, so it's just gonna show my home address, but theoretically you could go in there and say you lost them at a restaurant or something. Even if they were not connected, you'd still be able to see the last location that they pinged from on a map. So that can be, again, very helpful. Touch controls, obviously this is a huge one. You can turn that on and off. If you want it off, that means when I touch these, they're not gonna do anything. They're not going to do anything. So if your kid is always hitting your ear, or you just don't like touch controls, so maybe you're touching it accidentally, you can turn it off and it won't do anything at all. And you can control everything from your phone and within the app. But if you do have them on, there's a couple things we can do here. First of all, let's look, before we go into customized touch and hold, let's go into the controls down here where it says swipe forward, swipe backwards, single tap, all that stuff. Those ones are not customizable. So if I click on swipe forward, it just tells me that it's going to raise the volume. It doesn't allow me to, change them. And when I do that, you're literally just going like that, swiping across. And you should be able to do it with either bud. If you go on swipe backward, either bud, just go like that to go in there and change the volume. If you single tap, that's just like this. It's gonna play, pause music, or answer a call. If you double tap that, it's going to go to the next track or reject a call if you're on a phone call. Triple tap is gonna go to the 1, 2, 3. It's going to go to the previous track. And then touch and hold, like I said, you can customize that. So let's go into that. We'll go towards the top though. Customize touch and hold. So we can go into the Google Assistant stuff, but more so on the right earbud, if we press and hold it, we can toggle active noise cancellation if we want, or have our assistant be pulled up. So you can decide on that. Same thing with the left. You can either do the Google Assistant if you press and hold it, or you can have it go to the active noise cancellation stuff. We also have the press and hold either one of these, and it will toggle between, if you do press and hold it, it'll toggle between active noise cancellation or transparency mode, or we can do off. So if I want to, the way that works is if I press and hold it, active noise cancellation's on. If I press it again, transparency mode on is, and transparency mode allows you to hear your outside surroundings better. And if I click off, it'll give me a third option, and it will turn off active noise cancellation and transparency mode and just keep it to off. So it can be quite helpful with whichever feature that you want, depending upon which one is most important to you. I like to keep it just between active noise cancellation and transparency mode. I think that's the best of the best. Going back again, we're gonna check out sound. Now, there will be an update that adds some more sound features, such as like 360 audio, and I can't remember the other one, but there will be another one as well, but it will be right in here. Now, this is where you can, if you don't want to use the touch controls on your earbuds, you can manually switch between active noise cancellation, turning them both off, turning both of those features off, or turning transparency mode on, which uses the microphones in the buds and allows you to hear what's going on in there. Also, volume EQ. This allows you to enhance bass and treble frequencies at lower levels, so I would definitely turn that one on if I were you, because you basically get some better sound even at lower volumes. And again, that's the other thing that's missing. They're gonna add preset EQs eventually. They don't have it right now, but in a future update, you will see EQs in here that allow you to use preset, or you can manually control your bass levels and treble levels and things like that. Air tip seal check. I always have a problem with this one. It just doesn't seem to fully work great with me, but this is gonna make sure your quiet environment in both earbuds and you feel secure when you move your head. Sample audio will play for a few seconds. Mine always fails for some reason, but you can at least give it a try to see if it works great for you. It plays a sound for about 20 seconds and it's telling me to stay still even though I'm moving around and talking. I should probably shut up. But yeah, give it a chance. It'll potentially give you some better sound and tell you if everything's gonna be set up correctly. More settings, these are important in here. In-ear detection, I love this feature. I would keep this on. This automatically plays audio when they're in your ear and pauses the audio when you take them out. So if you had these in your ear, pull them out, it'll pause your audio automatically, and then when you put them back in, it will automatically start playing your audio. If you don't like those features, turn that off. Firmware update, I do automatic updates. I think this is best for everybody. This is gonna give you the latest and greatest features automatically and install them. And you can see it allows your Pixel Buds to automatically download and install updates. It tells you your device firmware status, like when it last checked. You can also see which version of each bud is on and the case. And I know mine's recently updated because that looks different, I believe, from what I last saw. So definitely keep that on. It's a great thing because you're probably gonna forget to update your buds, let's be honest. About nothing really too great in here. It just tells you if they're connected, what model you have. There's a tutorial section. If you don't want to watch this video, you can do that and get idea of that. You going down to the main screen, again, you have audio switching. I would turn this on. This allows your headphones to automatically switch between audio sources based on what you're doing. So audio switching works for calls and media on compatible devices. These devices can be paired to the same Google account as your headphones. So basically it'll switch between different audio devices if you're taking a call or listening to music between different devices. You can turn that on or off. Same thing with multi-point, it's very similar. Your headphones can connect to any two Bluetooth devices at the same time. When you're playing media, your headphones can automatically switch to calls on connected devices to switch between connected devices, you can stop the media on the first device and press play on the second device. So if you want to switch, that's how you would switch between two connected devices. Maybe you have one connected to a tablet, another one connected to a phone. You have that ability. And that's pretty much all of the tips and tricks right now for the Pixel Buds Pro. And like I said, the other ones will show up in the sound settings, and then depending upon if they do anything else, it'll show up in the other settings. But again, I can't tell you how much I absolutely love these buds. They are fantastic, really, really good buds. And they're definitely, I have to do my comparison video, but I will compare these against the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro and tell you which ones I like the best. But absolutely, these are great. If you're thinking about getting them, I would recommend it. I think you'll really, really enjoy them. Have a great day. See you down the road. Peace.